Hey guys, Edward here from Edward279, the mixed content creator. Now, firearms aren't exactly something you see on flags very often, but if you assume that all flags are free of any firearms, you're more wrong than someone who thinks a cigarette and a vape are the same darn thing. That's because, as it turns out, a total of 4 countries do in fact have one or more firearms on their flag and or coat of arms. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the 4 countries that have arm-bearing flags and the symbolism behind these flags' firearms. Okay, to start this video, there are a total of 4 countries who feature firearms in their flags and or coat of arms, with these 4 being Guatemala, Haiti, Bolivia, and Mozambique. Let's start with Guatemala. On the Guatemalan flag, the presence of firearms is relatively easy to spot. 2 crossed rifles featured in the coat of arms in the center of the flag. The reasoning for this is generally agreed upon. The rifles symbolize the country's will to defend itself against any aggressors. However, the rifles are more specifically Remington rifles, the type of rifle used during the country's liberal revolution in 1871, which means that the rifles symbolize the country won't just defend itself, but also its liberty from any aggressors by force if need be. So in the case of Guatemala, the rifles on the flag represent the country's willingness to defend itself and its liberty by force if it needs to. Next up, Haiti. Just like with Guatemala, the firearms are on the coat of arms, which is right in the center there, with the coat of arms containing 6 rifles and 2 cannons, as well as various other items and 6 civil flags. But getting back to the point, the weapons on the Haitian flag are often described as a, quote, trophy of weapons. And while yes, Haiti was and still is a dangerous country, that's not why there are firearms on the flag. In reality, the reason why firearms are on Haiti's flag is similar to why Guatemala has rifles on its flag. Defense, more specifically of the country's people and freedom. However, this next flag's firearms don't represent self-defense at all. Next up is Bolivia. The guns on the Bolivian flag are by no means easy to see. However, if you take a closer look at the coat of arms in the center, you can see them. 2 crossed rifles behind the oval shield. The reason for the firearms on the Bolivian flag actually has nothing to do with self-defense and everything to do with how Bolivia became a country to begin with. You see, Bolivia broke away from its Spanish colonizers by forceful violence, i.e. the Bolivian War of Independence. This is the symbolism behind those crossed rifles. They represent the struggles and hardships Bolivia went through during the war for its own independence. And last, but certainly not least, we have the country of Mozambique. The gun on this one is easy to see. An AK-47 featured directly on the flag. A lot of sources say that the gun stands for defense and vigilance. Others say it stands for the country's war for its independence. Others, however, debate it stands for violence and civil war and should be removed from the flag entirely. However, I'm not trying to make anyone mad, so I'll leave it at that. So there you have it. 4 countries whose flags have firearms and why there are firearms on these 4 countries' flags. We hope you enjoyed this video. As always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!